Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. Last time we finished Rock Tunnel and ended up in Lavender Town, a somber town of the dead where they have a memorial tower to dead Pokemon. This time we'll be exploring the tower, but first, in this grave place, I have some unfortunate news. We are going to have to bench Jerry. I made a terrible mistake in putting her into daycare. Something I forgot to mention is that Pokemon in daycare will automatically learn moves as they level up, and you don't get to choose which move is deleted. Jerry's Thunder Shock got replaced with Slam, and she won't learn any other electric moves for a while. And we don't have any other electric moves we can really teach her without potentially wasting it on another Pokemon. So we're gonna have to bench her. I hope that someday we'll be able to use her on the team again. But for now, this is a temporary goodbye. Only fitting that it happened in Lavender Town, I guess, to add to the irony. Because of that, I'm going to have Todd on our team just for good measure. And now that that's taken care of, let's go back to the tower. I have Charlie out in the lead, and I wanted to have Jerry out in front, but we won't be able to do that now. Anyway, let's go up. And look who it is. Hey Tim, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive! I can at least make them faint, let's go! Starting off our 5th battle with Rival Meal. He's going to open up with level 25 Pidgeotto. It's going to know Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. It now knows Whirlwind, which forces your Pokemon to switch out. I'm going to use Ember, followed by Metal Claw and Pidgeotto. I wanted to have Jerry to deal with Pidgeotto, but like I mentioned, we're going to have to bench her for now, so Charlie's going to handle it instead. Okay, thank God it's not going to force us to switch out, because that can make this fight really annoying. Pidgeotto is down. Charlie gains 604 experience points and makes it to level 26. Now he's going to use Wartortle. Wartortle is going to be level 25 with Withdraw, Water Gun, Bite, and Rapid Spin. If you chose Squirrel as your starter, he's going to have level 25 Ivysaur instead. At this stage, he will have the second stage of his starter Pokemon no matter what. Gonna go for an Absorb. That proved to be useless since Todd's not going to lose any HP. Anyway, if he has Ivysaur, the Ivysaur will know Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Poison Powder, and Razor Leaf, which is a grass type move that is 55 power, 95% accuracy, 25 PP, and has 1/8 of a critical hit ratio. And I'm probably going to go for a cut here instead, because it's just going to keep raising its defense, probably. Anyway, if you chose Bulbasaur's... Okay, I gotta see if there's anyone else who can take care of this better. CeeLo, I think you can. Wartortle's pretty hefty, so I think Low Kick should help. So Bulbasaur, to continue my explanation from earlier, if you chose it as your starter, he'll have level 25 Charmeleon with Smokescreen, Growl, Ember, and Rage, which has 20 attack, 100% accuracy, 20 PP, which raises the user's attack if hit between use of Rage and another move. And that's what we have for his starters, and we are not good for this Wartortle fight. I think Todd is probably our best chance. Absorb, come on. Okay, super effective. couple more absorbs and we'll be alright. Oh, never mind, Todd flinched. Mother... Okay, how many... Okay, we have some super potions. Let's use those in Todd. Hopefully he can take out this war turtle because this isn't going well. It has a lot of defense. Okay, we're almost there. Bite, as long as Todd doesn't... Okay, Todd didn't flinch. Super effective. War Turtle is down. Osceola gains 282 experience points, and so does Todd. Todd grows to level 22. Next up, Neil is going to use Execute. That's a new Pokemon. It's a Grass Psychic type. Because of that, let me check our moves again. I think do we have any Dark type moves? No, but actually, no, we do have a Dark type move on Triton, but Triton's also going to be weak to Grass, so instead I want to send out Charlotte. Now, this is an interesting case. At this point, Neil is going to start switching up his teams depending on your starter. He will only have an Execute if you chose either Charmander or Bulbasaur. If you chose Squirtle, he's going to replace his Execute with his Ivysaur, since that's his Grass type. So no matter what, he will have a Grass, Water, and Fire type, but the exact one changes depending on your starter Pokemon. Okay, let's go for our Awakening. And what's also interesting is that these Pokemon also have different levels depending on your starter. Okay, Confusion could have been bad, but thankfully Charlie tanked it. This Execute is level 22, but if we had chosen Bulbasaur, it would have been level 23. It also knows Barrage, a normal type move with 15 power, 85% accuracy, and 20 PP that does the same damage. Hold on a sec. It's one of those moves that has an increasing number of hits, but decreasing probability per turn, and the power also increases. But we didn't get to see that yet. Now he's going to use Kadabra, so I'm going to go for Triton's Bite there. Now, Kadabra is also one he's going to have on his team no matter what, and will always be level 20, and also has the same moveset as when we fought him on the SS Anne. Triton use Bite. Super effective. And there we go. Triton gains 621 experience points, and now for his last Pokemon, he's going to use Growlithe. This knows Bite, Roar, Ember, and Leer. It's going to be level 23 if you chose Charmander, and level 22 if you chose Squirtle. He won't have it if you chose Bulbasaur, because that's going to be replaced with Charmeleon. And if we hadn't chosen Charmander at the start, he would have Gyarados, that would be level 23 if you chose Squirtle, and level 22 if you chose Bulbasaur, but the only moves his Gyarados would know are Thrash and Bite. And to conclude this battle, let's have Triton use Water Pulse on Growlithe. Critical hit. We have beaten Neil for the 5th time. 440 experience points, grows to level 25. Triton's trying to learn Dragon Rage, but he can't learn more than 4 moves. Okay. Dragon Rage is a Dragon type move that always inflicts 40 HP damage with 100% accuracy. There is literally no use for Splash, so let's get rid of that and replace it with Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage can be useful at this point in the game, but as time passes, it's gonna lose its use. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you too! Tim got 900 Pokédollars for winning. How's our Pokedex coming? I just got a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later! Leaving him aside, I'm gonna use some of our potions on everyone just to heal up real quick. Now, there is a popular fan theory about Neil's appearance in Pokemon Tower that I personally don't believe, but it's sort of an urban legend about the games that's been repeated a lot. Normally I don't mind it, but I have also sort of seen it parroted as fact, as something that happens in the story, which I don't think is true at all. As you recall, in our last encounter with him, he had a Raticate that is no longer here. The popular fan theory is that his Raticate actually died from force in that fight and he came here to bury it. I don't think that's the case, since there's no real indication that he just lost a Pokemon and is burying it, and if anything, he doesn't seem to care about his Pokemon at all, really, so it seems... I just don't think there's really any evidence for it, and as for why he's in Pokemon Tower, it's probably just to catch more Pokemon like he mentioned. So because of that, I don't buy into the theory, although I can see why people might believe it at first, but I personally don't buy it, and it's definitely not a fact about the Gen 1 games. Even we cannot identify the wayward ghosts. A Silphscope might be able to unmask them. Now, heading up, I think I'm gonna have Hextis out in front. And let's go to the next floor. And there's this overlaying gloom and fog. We have our new encounter. The ghost appeared. Darn, the ghost can't be ID'd. Let's try using Psybeam. Hexis is too scared to move. Get out! Get out! I am the chess demon from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. There is nothing we can do against the ghost, so we can only run. The ghost can't hurt you, it will just tell you to leave. And here we have an item, but also... This is Chandler Hope, and she's looking psychotic, I guess. I'm not sure that's an accurate word to describe it. She's going to send out a level 23 Gastly. This is a ghost poison type Pokemon. We haven't seen much of the ghost type yet, but they're super effective against Psychic. But the fact that it's dual poison type means it's also weak to Psychic. Quad saved! Given Hextis has some decent speed, we should be able to take out them with him pretty easily, but it is a bit of a risky strategy. Tim found one escape rope. Tim put the escape rope in the items pocket. Most of these trainers are going to have Gastly, so I'd recommend bringing a Pokemon that knows a dark type move, but I personally want to focus on training Hexis more. Though the ghosts can be identified by the Silphscope, we don't have a Silphscope yet, so let's just keep going throughout the dungeon. And yeah, really, the ghost is the only counter we have. I would use a repel, but I don't really see a point in it since, yeah, it'll be tedious to run into the ghost, but we won't actually be taking any damage to our Pokemon, unlike other areas where we can get hurt. Be gone, malevolent spirit! This is Chandler Patricia, and she's going to have a level 22 Gastly. Once again, we can use Psybeam. Super effective, Gastly is defeated, and Hextis grows to level 24. Who's the spirit left? The other was buffed, they must have been possessed. I'm home alone right now, and that's probably for the best since I'm making really weird noises like that. Chandler Carly would like to battle. Chandler Carly sent out a level 24 Gastly. Yeah, not a lot of variety with these guys. Super effective, Gastly is defeated. Player defeat Chandler Carly. What am I doing? Sorry, I was possessed. So on top of Pokemon being able to die and the creepy music, there is also possession of people here by spirits and the Pokemon that Team Rocket killed. Awfully cheery place. Just run away from the ghost, and here on level 2, or level 4 I guess, be cursed with me, what? This is Chandler Laurel, and she's actually going to have 2 level 23 Gastlys. Another one-hit KO, 468 experience points. And another one-hit KO with 468 experience points. Hexus grows to level 25. Hexus learned Recover, that's a healing move. Player defeat Chandler Laurel. What? Imagining she shouted that in Little John's voice, we can't determine the identity of the ghosts. Let's check up on Hexus's new move. That is a normal type move that restores HP by up to half of the user's maximum HP, and we'd use it over 20 times. It's a very good healing move that a lot of bosses are surely going to spam. Did found one elixir that... I'm forgetting if we've encountered that in the wild or not. If we haven't, that restores all of the move's PP. And now, let's play... beat me not. Let's play What Will the Pokemon Trainer Have? Guess A for Charmander, B for Squirtle, C for Gastly, it's Gastly again. Level 22, I also noticing that all the Gastlys seem to be female. I don't think I've noticed that before. And you can probably easily one-shot it. Super effective. Player defeat Chandler Jody. Huh? Who? What? May the departed Pokemon rest in peace. You know how easily Hexus is clearing through this place? I really hope that when I'm dead and a ghost, nobody around me thinks too hard. Tim found one Great Ball. And here, Tim found an Awakening. That'll be handy. And that's all the items on this floor, but not all the trainers. Ghost, no, what? I'm like one of the only living beings in this place. There's probably an uneven ratio of dead to living people in here. Chandler and Apollo like to battle, and you guessed it, level 24 Gastly. And it's one-shotted. Player defeat Chandler Paula. Where's the ghost? I must have been dreaming. Oh, but here there's nothing but another encounter with the ghost that just keeps following us around. Truly, I'm flattered, but can you please leave us alone right now? We're kind of conducting the business. Or attending to business, I should say. I'm not sure what conducting the business means. Now, here on the 3rd floor, that sigil in the center is a healing area. Once you go in, all your Pokemon will be fully healed. Now, if you throw a Pokeball at the ghost, it dodges a thrown ball. This Pokemon can't be caught. And you just get hit with the get out message again. So we wasted a Pokeball, but I just wanted to show that off because it's cool. You shall join us! This is Ruth. Who could have seen it coming? It's another Gastly that we're gonna make dead again. So Gastly fainted, Hexus gains 447 experience points and makes it to level 26. Player defeat Chandler Ruth. What a nightmare. I was possessed. That sounds like an excuse a little kid would make, even though a little kid probably shouldn't know what possession is. Come, child, let's purify this space. You can rest here. Enter the purified and protected zone. Tim's Pokemon are fully healed. We found a cleanse tag. That's an item a Pokemon can hold. Where? Okay, so it's in this pocket, never mind that. Okay, it repels wild Pokemon if the holder is first in the party, and it's supposed to look like a stick figure, but I saw it looks like an okay. Give me your all! This is Chandler Tammy, and she's gonna have a Haunter, the next stage in evolution of Gastly. Finally, some variety. Haunter's gonna be level 23, so let's use Psybeam. Super effective. Hexus gains 600 total experience points. Player defeated Chandler Tammy. 736 Pokédollars. I was under possession. You say something a little different. Didn't mean to enter the space there. Now, in this next fight, zombies! Wrong monster. Now, Chandler Karina, like Val, she's gonna return to the Gastly norm. Now, I'm actually not going to one-shot this Gastly because I want to show something. I'm gonna use Reflect instead. It uses Spite. Okay, that reduces Hex's Reflect by 3, but it failed. Curse. This is one of my, in my opinion, one of the most interesting bits of trivia about this game. Curse is a move that functions differently depending on the type of Pokemon that used it. For ghost types, they sacrifice 50% of their own HP, and their opponent loses 25% of their HP each turn. However, for any other type Pokemon that use it, it raises their attack and defense but lowers their speed. It doesn't have any power or accuracy, but only has 10 PP. Now, what makes the move Curse so interesting, in my opinion, is its typing. It is labeled as huh? No, it's not labeled as huh, it's just reading your dialogue, of course. I regain my senses, but the move Curse is labeled as the question mark type, and is the only instance in the entire series of such a type ever existing. Because of this, the question mark type is sort of an unofficial 19th type that was only ever in the games for the first 4 generations because Curse was reclassified as a ghost type move in past generation 4. So it's a really interesting bit of trivia, and honestly I wish they kind of kept it because I think it makes the move Curse a lot cooler. Nugget, that's going to be helpful. Good. I also want to mention that ghost types are immune to normal type moves, so Chandler Janae sent out Gastly, so any normal type moves won't affect Gastly, but on the flip side, ghost type moves don't affect normal types, so you can use that to your advantage somewhat. Super effective, and the Gastly fainted. Most of the Gastlys in the Pokémon Tower, I'm pretty sure, have Curse, and because of its effects, that's why I want to one-shot most of the Gastlys, but I did want to show it off because I think it's such a cool and unique topic. I felt the evil spirits despite my training in the mountains. Now we can climb up to the next floor. I didn't mean to go back down. Give me blood! This is Chandler Angelica. She's gonna... You know what she's gonna have. It's a Gastly. And she has 3 level 22 Gastlys. I didn't want to go into my bag. Hexus grew to level 27. Grown. I feel anemic and weak. So that's all you wanted, blood. Didn't found 1x accuracy. I can't do that laugh very well. This is Jennifer, and she's gonna have a level 24 Gastly. Hexus gained 487 experience points. Gee! What's going on here? This is the last trainer, Earthqua! This is Chandler Amelia. He's just gonna have level 24 Gastly. It's not gonna be another Haunter because she's like the final trainer or anything. Let's just use Psybeam. And Hexus has so far, without fail, one-shotted every Pokemon he's used Psybeam against. Even a Haunter, and he would have done it against the Gastly we saw use Curse. He also grew to level 28, so he's been doing really well. Something fell out. My hair didn't fall out, it was a Malevolent Spirit. So you're saying something fell out, I guess it wasn't your hair, okay. That's kind of an odd phrasing, but we have a rare candy! Yay! And now if we try to go up to the last floor, we can't. Be gone, intruders. Ow, oh god, that was a good idea, my throat hurts now. At this point, the ghost will be level 30. And there is nothing we can do to pass it, and you can't go up the stairs. You also walk up again, so that's all we can do in the Pokemon Tower for now. You can take on the tower later, but I wanted to get in here just to show it off and to gain some experience. So Lavender Town is still being plagued with the restless spirits of the undead. And unfortunately, the poor Cumone is going to have to live without its mother. We heard that there's an item called a Sylph Scope that could help us if we can find one. So, in our travels, if we ever find a Sylph Scope, we should come back to Lavender Town and put these spirits to rest. And bring Team Rocket to justice for murdering Cubone's mother. At least we could if these damn ghosts will ever leave us alone. I mentioned it before, but I just want to let this music play some more just to let the eerie atmosphere sink in, because it really is an unsettling song, and it does a great job at conveying that mood. We've done all we can for the Pokemon here, and we also defeated Neil again, thus putting us one step closer to our goal of becoming a Master Trainer. Next time on Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen, we leave Lavender Town to the west and continue on our journey. See you guys next time.